Good evening, mascot owners. Let's get into it. So we're going to cover a couple of questions that was asked in the group during the last week. So we'll just jump right into it. First one is first event tips. What is some first event tips? You got your costume, you ready to do your first real event. So the first thing you want to do is have a game plan of exactly what you're going to do. If you're taking music, make sure you have the playlist to where it equals the amount of time that you're going to be there. So let's say you're going to be 45 minutes. Even if the playlist is broken up 10, 15, 20 minutes, make sure you got the next one up next so you can quickly push it again. Practice with your mascot person, do a walkthrough, do a physical walkthrough. So a verbal walkthrough first, like, hey, we're gonna come into this song, which should be the theme song of the character, and then we're gonna go straight into a icebreaker, a line dance, whatever your set is. Talk through what you're gonna do for the whole time that you're gonna be there. Next, go physically do it. So we talked through it. We did a dry rehearsal. Now we're going to physically do those things that we said we are going to do when we show up to this party. After that, I would map quest the party. I would do another confirmation with the client to say, hey, we're going to see you at X address at X time on X day. You can never over communicate, but it's always nice to get that last confirmation before the event. And then you can also ask, like, hey, do the birthday child has a favorite song or a favorite activity? Those when that's the time that you ask those questions so you can make the event memorable when you're there. So next you want to actually get ready for the day. Get there on time, set up, have business cards or have some type of way where they can reach out to you afterwards. Keep in mind the one person booked you, but there's other potential clients at the party. So you want to put your best foot forward. Um, and when you plan, you are prepared. And if you don't plan, you're not prepared and it will show. So please let me know. For everybody that's doing their first party, please let me know how it went, what you would do different, what worked well, what didn't. So next, this is a popular question, the most popular characters. Bluey still hands down. Bluey still running the game, and I say it all the time. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, so different places have different little vibes or cultures to say, of what they're into. But Bluey is still number one. Following Bluey, I would say your classic Mickey, Elmo, Chase, Spider-Man, Minnie Mouse. Those are the top ones right now. Um, and then again, it depends on your area. So survey your area, look at what other mascot character companies are doing in your area or close to you. Poll people that have kids that's around you, like, hey, what are they into? Are they into Miss Rachel? Are they into Gracie? Like who's their favorite character right now? I know my 1 year old, I see he's taking an interest to Elmo right now. So um funny that he is growing up in a family that's in a party rental business. He's gonna experience every character. But um yeah, Bluey and Bingo. You can't go wrong with that. So next, someone asks, can one handler watch more than one character? Yes, yes, indeed. That is what they're there for. They can watch multiple characters as long as everybody knows the game plans, they know what they're doing, they know what they should not be doing. They shouldn't be wandering off. One person can handle 1 to 4 or 5 characters. That's because we should have sets, we should have pre-planned activities. One person shouldn't be going all the way over, around, and down the street and leaving you to juggle multiple areas. So to combat that, you have a game plan, like we said in the beginning, and everyone knows what they're doing. and you're communicating like, hey, you call your dancers that person name. So let's say we're at a Sky party because Sky is in my background. Hey Sky, we're going to move over to the cake now. Hey Sky, we're going to the backdrop. Sky, we're going to play limbo now. You call them by their name so they can know which way you're going if you're going too far out of the area. The site is limited. They can only see like eye level. So they're not going to see you moving here or there all the time. So I'm narrating the party for the guests and for the characters to transition into what we're doing. Also, that playlist, they know what's going on next because we have a set playlist and the playlist goes in order. So they know where they should be and they know where they should what's coming next, and it's not hard to manage one, two, three, four characters because we're all on the same accord. We're doing the same playlist. We've done this numerous times. They heard it plenty of times. So that is that. So somebody went to Chuck E. Cheese recently. Chuck E. Cheese has been letting mascot characters in. I remember back in the day that was a no-no, but things have changed. They do allow other characters in there with Chucky. And when you're going to places like that or any of the jump places or any other public place, how do you get to where you're going without being rude? There's 1,000 kids coming up because whoever is coming in the door. So what I tell my gals and girls, we're going through, we're not stopping. We're going through to our destination, meaning I have to get the room number or I tell them to meet me at the door. Like I need to know where I'm going so we can get there. The moment that you stop and like high five, hug this one on the way, it's hard to break from. You got to go in that door or you got to go directly to your destination. And as I'm going by, the characters are still high fiving, waving to everyone, but we can't take 5, 10 minutes off the person that paid for the party because we're trying to navigate through a public space. We have to get there. We have to show the paid client that we are here for them and we're doing our best. Um, and then other parents, they understand once they see that you're about your business and you have somewhere to be, they don't they get their kids like, hey, little Johnny, they're going here. There's somebody's birthday. And sometimes, most of the time, it's room to get pictures with other people while you are at the set, but it's definitely the last low priority. It's low priority. Um, so it's a juggling act, but the main thing is charging to your location as you're going to the location, high fives, wave, but forcibly get to where you need to be. And then anybody else, once you get to your location, anybody else that's coming up, like, can I get a picture? Hey, no, this is a paid party. We're here for X amount of minutes, but here's our information. Feel free to contact us or book us for something of your own. Okay, so two more things. Um, Someone was saying like, "Hey, do you know who has Pepper Pig with yellow shoes?" You can remix your order with any vendor. If you prefer this color shoe, um, this kind of dress, silk versus cotton, just ask for it. All of this stuff is custom. It's custom made. So you can ask for what you want. I don't like white shoes. It doesn't last. No matter how much Scotch Guard you put on there, no matter what you do, once you're going outside, it's a done deal. So I prefer to get a dark color that's in the outfit or something that complements it because it just doesn't last. So I wanted to tell you guys that. And lastly, so let me share my screen here. Let me share my screen. I'm so excited to announce that for those of you that need a website, a phone number. Let's see, how do I get over to here? I'm rusty on the sharing, y'all. I am rusty. Okay, we're gonna do that. So now I can't see what I'm sharing. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, as I was saying about gig flow, these this is a conversation tab on a system that I will be providing. And it's an all-in-one CRM, which helps with your phone number. You have a website through them. You can maintain a calendar. You can send out reminders, and you know how Fashion Nova or Shein send you texts. All that marketing you can do in one place. So here we have, let me explain. Here we have somebody that came by a Park and Play website. I just picked a random person. They went on my website and they enter a coupon code. So from there, it automatically sent them a message. It sent them a couple of messages until they responded, because I'm like, hey, what date is your event? So she says May 14th. I'm like, hey, characters are bounce houses. She said bounce houses. And I got a promo. If they get a large bounce house, there's a free snow cone machine. So that's a water slide or a large combo. This person she still had questions. She didn't book that day, and she is asking about the snow cone machine again. And I told her it's for the summer. So this is a warm lead. She's definitely interested. She hasn't booked yet, but I have her email, I have her phone number. I can tag her and say bounce house, or warm lead. And I sent her an Easter bunny message right before Easter, saying, hey, we have the bunny going around for $99 on Easter Sunday. So this is the type of stuff you need, and it's helpful. So here, let's say she picked up the conversation. I have pre-planned messages. Let's say she just all of a sudden wanted to know about characters now. Boom. I will send her this. Hey, we have 3 choices. And also I'm sending her the book a link. And I'm not typing that over and over and over. I'm just grabbing the snippet, which is like a template. And that is helpful for you if you're using a system on your own, or if you have hired help to help you with this. It's all in one place. I have a venue, so a lot of people say, hey, what's the prices? Boom, I could just send a little message, hey, here's the price for both of our locations. So that is one thing. I can also attach files like pictures, video. You can insert emojis that kind of makes it personable, and you are texting and you can email. Here are the options: text, WhatsApp, or email. I don't use WhatsApp, but I majorly use the text. So those emojis make it a little personable. Now, this is good for those of you who do not have a payment system set up. You can request payment. You can put in a product. You can put the price in there, and boom, preview it. So let's say Minnie Mouse. Add Minnie, let's say it's $99, some type of promo. Okay. There's no tax on characters here. And let's say we wanted to preview it. We don't have a product, so let's delete that one. Let's say we wanted to preview it before it goes out. Boom. Looks pretty official to me. It has our name, our business address, which if you don't have one, you can get a virtual address. And um, you can send this straight to the person and request full payment. So let's get back to where we were. Now, it will be copy, you will copy that link. I don't want it, I don't want this to send. Let's see. Okay, it didn't send. So here it is, ready in the shoot. And it's saying, hey Tamika, hi Tamika, here's the payment link for that character that we talked about. So that's a good thing. So let's delete that so we don't make any mistakes. And then just more, if you wanted to set up a calendar invite to talk later, if you wanted to add them to a campaign, this is a machine to keep all your customers in place. You can also sync your social media pages. You can, all the correspondent can come in to one place. So not only that, let me see, stop share. Not only that, you get the desktop version. You also get an app. Who doesn't like an app? Who doesn't like an app? So let me pull it up. And Kyrie is just doing his thing. Let's see here. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see it. Okay. When oh, that's a little glare. Oh, I wanted to show y'all. So let's go to a customer. Okay, she asked about the venue. So anyway, work with me here. There is the customer name, what she's asking about. She want to book the venue, and I have a couple of automatic messages saying, "Hey, the frequently asked questions about our venue, how to book, and things like that." She told me it was a graduation party, so we're talking through here. At any moment, I'm gonna just put this down because it's not working with this background. But from this app, I can text. I can also request that payment. I can send her a picture. I can also send those pre-templates that I showed you, like character pricing, venue pricing. I can ask her what's her address. Things, the frequently asked things that people ask all the time, I made those as templates. I can send a video and files right from my phone. The app also allows you to talk to the customer. They can call in, you could dial out. So you don't need another device. You just have the app. What else? Oh, you can automatically send for reviews. You can automatically request reviews when people, after your service is done. So that's how you build up your Google profile and get a lot of 5-star reviews, because you can set it automatically up to ask them for the review. You got to do a good job, but you can have that as an automation. Um, so I'm promoting this system because this is where I was at, and this is where I'm adjusting to. $40 with inflatable office to host my website. About $30 for Acuity to have different scheduling apps for people that want to talk about a party, they want to tour the venues, things like that. What else? I have a text campaign service. It's like $25 a month. It's Text 180. I am turning all that stuff in, and I'm going to use this one system which does everything, and it allows me to grow with it. Most of the other places, it's like, okay, up to 100 contacts is this, up to 100 emails is this price, but then it goes up. With this system, you're not going to get charged for every little thing. You're getting charged for using a phone, which is very, very cheap. That's why it's $97 a month. Using a phone, sending emails, and there's so many features, you don't even have to use it all at once. In the beginning, you need a phone number, you need to wait for people to pay you, you need a calendar so you know what you got going on, when you're available, when you're not, and you need a way to keep in touch with your clients. I have a total of 5,000 contacts on this system, and I've been using it since 2020, maybe 21. But what was appealing is while I was at my 9 to 5 job, I could text people and I can book my bookings without talking to them. I didn't have time to be on the phone because I was at work. And I've hired people to answer the phone in the past, but they all turned over. It would go really good, but then eventually the relationships that I had, they just turned over. Either they had their own side gig, um, the payment didn't match the bookings, so it didn't work out. This has worked out for me, especially as a mom. When I used to work, I just left my job a month and a half ago. This texting and having everything in one place has worked. So it has allowed me to get rid of those other items. Like I said, the website for $40, the text campaign for 25, the acuity scheduling for 30, the I do have two phone numbers, but that's only because I'm keeping the phone number from the very beginning. The phone calls do forward to one another. So that is good. With you guys, or you, the person that is brand new, getting a phone number that you don't need another device for, and you can put this app on anybody's phone, and they can answer for you when you're not free, when you need to separate business for personal. That's the worst thing. Somebody calling you on your personal phone and you out having a good time. You like, yeah, hello? And it's like, is this Magical Kingdom characters? Like, yeah, but I'm not in a good. No, we don't have time for that. When the phone rings for the customer, you know exactly what this incoming call is. And if you're not in a good spot, you can you missed the call. Here's another good feature. They have a, hey, we missed your call text. How can I help you? So you're not even losing that person. They're going to be like, oh, okay. Well, they can't get to the phone right now, but hey, I was looking for Elmo on Saturday night. And you can engage in a conversation. You can get some of the information until you can talk to that person. Or you might be able to just to book them through text. But all this automation, guys, I'm telling you, this is the way. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. I told you about the missed call, talk, text back, Google Business Chat. When you make your Google profile, there is a chat box up there that says like, hey, text this business. That also syncs with the system. That also syncs with the system. So you have everything in one place. You don't have to log into Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Google My Business. Everything is into one place. That first place I showed you, and what I tried to show you on the app, but the background is not working with me. You got text to pay, which I showed you. You got tap to pay. So if you in front of somebody, they can tap your phone to pay. You can take bookings on the spot. So listen, that's all I got for this Sunday. I am doing a challenge. I am doing a challenge. Look out for the day, the start date. It's going to be a 5-day mascot challenge. I'm going to take you from A to Z. You're going to have homework. If you need a phone number, website, if you need to get your business up and out, if you're ready to have confidence when you go to a customer and say, hey, no, my booking is right here. This is how much I charge. This is what you get. If you are ready for that, I can set you up for that. It's only going to be $97 a month. You're going to have me. You're going to have access to templates, all the resources. If you're in GroupMe, all the stuff that's pinned there is going to come into the system. You'll have access to that. You'll have access to recordings I've done. This business is rinse and repeat. I feel like what I've been hearing lately is people just need the confidence of the system to, hey, this is my business name. This is how you book with me. When they book, you get the money. It shows up on your calendar. You need that logistics, and that I am your person for that. So until next week, uh, well, I'll be talking to y'all before then to let you know when the drop date is of the challenge. But if you have any other questions, put it in the whatever they put on YouTube. Put it in the chat box. Leave a comment. That's what I'm trying to say. Leave a comment. Let me know what your question is. Get unstuck and get to the next level. All right. Talk to you guys later.